What is narrative research? Narrative research is an approach to the qualitative study that relies on storytelling where chronologically related events and actions are taken in an account. Narrative researchers focus on the individual stories and experiences. Some of the examples of narrative research can be history, biography, autobiography, personal narrative. Recently, narrative research has been used in educational practices, especially in exploring experiences of teachers and students' lives. In fact, there is a need to discover and understand teachers' stories regarding integration of social media into their way of teaching and their students' learning outside the classroom walls. For example, a narrative research can help you understand teachers' and students' reflections during the process of adapting digital technology by listening to their life stories. Data for a narrative analysis can be collected through different forms like documents, field notes, journal records, interview transcripts, one's own or others' observations, storytelling, photographs, letters, emails, autobiographical writing, diaries, family, friends, colleagues' stories, memory boxes, video and audio recordings, and of course, facts. In order to conduct a narrative research, you will need to find more than one participant. Participants may talk about their experiences that they had in the past, present, or future. The collected information usually is based on personal or social experiences and arranged chronologically. Narrative research can be analyzed in different ways, but in general, it follows the steps of qualitative analysis. To begin, you will have to put together the stories. Read through your collection and highlight themes, patterns, categories. Ask yourself questions: what you believe, what you doubt, what touches you, and then add your responses to the story. After that, you can analyze the explicit content, the discourse, and the context of each story, focusing on insights and understandings. Also, consider the latent content that lies unsaid between the lines. Compare and contrast stories for similarities and differences in content, style, and interpretation. Consider the effects of background variables such as place, gender, age, personal, social, historical, geographical aspects. And finally, identify stories or content that illustrates your themes, insights, and understandings. In a nutshell, the main steps are collecting spoken and written texts that can be used to analyze the research, analyzing the content of the narratives by asking yourselves what they are about, what was told, and why, when, where, and by whom. Coding narratives according to emerging themes, patterns, and categories. So, why is narrative research valuable for teachers? By sharing teachers and learner stories, teachers can reflect on their own practice, obtain an understanding of their own knowledge and actions. Therefore, make any necessary changes. Reflecting on the stories allows to hear learners' opinions, to see the whole picture, what is behind their and others' educational experiences. One of the most important benefits of narrative research is that it offers researchers the opportunity to present the complexity of teaching and learning not only to teachers but also to the public. So, it is a valuable educational research tool. Researchers should know that validity and relevance are considered complex judgments. So, there is a list of questions that need to be addressed in order to assess a study's relevance and be sure that the research has been conducted ethically. It is true, a narrative research is popular and engaging, but it is also difficult. Narrative data can easily seem overwhelming, including endless interpretations. So, researchers should ask themselves questions before they decide to conduct a narrative research.